live. Publish. Okay. Hey, y'all. Sorry, I had to run over here and get my camera set up. Because I was back in my office helping with the with all of the questions and stuff. All right, let me get straightened out a second. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. So let me show you. And I did already load in my description. Can you move that camera just a tiny bit? Because look how it's it's showing those greeneries. I need to move that stuff. Just a little. Perfect. That's good. Okay. So we're going to be using a flocked wreath. Okay. And we're going to use this guy. But like this. Like tall, I got like this. 3 of them. Instead of doing this as a wreath, we're going to do it as a centerpiece. Because I thought that would be fun. Okay. So let me get...
Yeah, I'm about to say 2 words. You probably going to be shocked and fall out from...
What?
I'm cold.
You're cold? Oh, you can turn on the fireplace.
It's cold outside.
Yeah. Share Bear is cold. When Share Bear is cold, that's something unusual. That's like me being cold. All right. Ugh. What?
I have to pee again.
Okay, I got problems. Hold on, y'all. Sorry. Sorry, y'all. My extension cord just fell off the table. So that's what... Okay. Problem solved. Calm down. See how they still haven't, they still have not fixed our electricity. So we have cords, hooked to cords, hooked to cords. I'm sure you can see. It's lovely how we have our space built out. Okay, now we got it. Leave that there. Alright, so we're using this little guy. He's going to go in the middle. And I'm going to show you how we're going to attach him so that he is going to stay in the middle. And this is like a foam that's in here. Now let's go through what we're going to work with. Okay. All right. So it's a flocked wreath, right? So when I'm working with a flocked wreath, I want to work with things, in other words, greenery, that has different shades of green, but also has either an iced look or a flocked look. That way I can stay within the flocked range because I don't want to lose the flocking. So with that in mind, this is the greenery that we have. Okay. Move my trash around here. My poor Mevo's been moved all over my studio. Alright, so I have a couple of these. And these came from Carolina Pottery. So I was trying to find stuff that you might be able to find. And there's no number on it. Y'all, there's no number on it. Nothing. It's just a little tag. It probably is something from Allstate. But you can see it's just kind of a flocked little pine. It has a little bit of pine cones on it. Then we have, this is eucalyptus. So flocked eucalyptus. Okay. This one is GPB 20841. These are listed in the description. Then, these two are in my shop. Okay. Now let's talk about these for a second. All right, so you see this. This is our ribbon. All right. And it has this kind of darker gold in it. The elements in this snowman are kind of tend towards the darker. So this is a darker gold rather than a brighter gold. It's almost like a bronze gold, which is going to work really well with this guy. Okay. So we have 2 leaves, or 2 feathers, and 1 leaf. Okay. These are my favorites. People in my group know these are my favorites because I always say, these are my favorites. It is an iced little grass pick. I love these. And then I have, we may not use all of this. These are, let's see, what are these called? I don't know what these are called, but they're flocked. Look at that. Look at that. And then I have a little bit of some flocked little sticks, okay? So this guy, you can see what he has. He has little pine and stick hands, right? So we're kind of sticking with this theme. And we're going to add some of this in. All right. So we can take our goodies, put them over here. All right. First thing I'm going to do is fluff this up. So we'll get this kind of going. Not all the supplies came from Carolina Pottery, but a lot. Some are from my shop. Okay. So you just want to pull it up. With the flocked, they tend to stay together. They kind of stick together. Okay. This is a 24-inch flocked base. I've heard that they have these on sale. I want to say it was Joann's. I don't know if that's right, but I think that's where they were on sale. Yeah. Are we talking about Thanksgiving recipes? I have a really good one for a sweet potato souffle. Oh. It has this topping on it that has like sugar and nuts and oh my gosh, I love that thing. I don't even really like sweet potatoes, but I can like eat this thing all day. I have a sweet tooth though. Okay. So we'll just keep going along. Yes, any state can order from Carolina Pottery. And if you look at the description and get the numbers, you can call them and give them the numbers. And if they have it in the store, they will ship it to you. They do ship. They have a website. But if you can't find it on the website, call them. Because if they have it, they will send it to you. I was trying to do things that y'all would be able to get. Are you designing out there?
I am.
Okay. All right, so we got it fluffed up. All right. So we saw earlier when Susan did her bow, she did a really nice big bow with really nice tails. Okay, there's kind of two rules of thumb when you're doing something like this. You can either do really large bow and drape your tails across, or you can do a series of 2 or 3 smaller bows. Okay, so what we're gonna do is a couple of smaller bows. And I want to do, let me move this over a little. Okay, so I'm going to do a couple of easy to make bows. All right. So I'm going to dovetail it. Let's do maybe a 10-inch tail. Let's see. That's good. Okay, 10-inch tail. I'm going to take this and drop it on the floor. I promise y'all, it's easy. So we're going to do a 6-inch loop. That's from 12 to 0. Just pinch it in your hand. Or if you have trouble, put it in between your thumb and your finger. So this is the strongest part of your hand. It's going to be where it hurts the least amount. Then we can go from 12 to 0 again. This time we go over. Let the ribbon tell you which direction it needs to go. Why does that stick in there? Okay. Alright, so if the pretty side's up, you're going to go under. If the ugly side is up, you're going to go over. But we're only doing 3 loops. Okay? And we'll trim off our tail. I'm going to take a little pipe cleaner. Doesn't always have to be a zip tie, and it doesn't always have to be wire. We're just going to twist it up like that. And then I want to put it right down, tie it to the frame. So I'm pulling it right around, tie it to the frame. Okay. I'll trim it off. And I'll kind of push that back up towards the center. All right. Like that. There we go. See how easy that is? All right, let's do that again. This has a bad spot, so we may save this for a ribbon tail. And it happens. Okay. Alright, so about 10 inches. Doesn't have to be perfect. About 6 inches. Okay. So remember, ugly side over. Okay. Pretty side under. If you want to do more loops in this, you absolutely can. So all of this ribbon is waterproof. All the ribbon that we use is waterproof. The only time the ribbon isn't going to be waterproof is if it's like paper type ribbon. But this is definitely waterproof. It's really funny because we brought in the bow that we've had on our mailbox for like a month or so, and my mom said, I can't believe how good that looks after it's been on our mailbox for several months. It's like, yeah, that ribbon is made to go outdoors. It's made to withstand that. Okay, there we go. All right, so flip that around. Okay. See how pretty that is? All right. Let's talk about this guy. Okay. So we have remember, he's foam, all right, and he fits really well right here in the middle. But I want him to stay here, and I don't want him to fall down, and I kind of want him to stay like right here. So what I'm going to do, these are floral sticks. What I'm going to do, let's see, where's my other, where did we put it? I don't know where it went. Not a big deal. I can probably get it in with this. Yep, I can. So I'm going to put the sticks in right here. All right, and then I'm going to put a little glue on it. I will tell you, the trick to this is to make the hole first, then get the glue on it. So I want about, what is this? About 4 inches sticking out. Let's see, is that going to work? Yep. Okay, about 4 inches. So I'm going to do that on both sides. All right. So just make a hole. There's my hole. Get some glue. All right. About 4 inches. Yes. This has wire on it, but I'm going to put stronger wire. Let's see. Ah, here it is. So we have this 20 gauge wire, and it's going to hold a lot better. Skewers will work, yes. I use skewers a lot. So I'm just going to twist it around. Okay. All right. I'll even twist this little one around if I'm worried about it coming out. The reason I'm not using skewers is because this is already colored green, so I don't have to worry about it showing. You can put some tape on it if you're worried about it coming off, some floral tape. Okay. So, that. I'm about an inch or so out. All right. So, you can also put a little glue on top of it if you're worried about it coming loose. There we go. Isn't he adorable? I got him from Sims last year. All right, so I'm going to put the sticks right in here, right inside the frame. And then what we're going to do is take these wires and we're going to tie them down to the frame. All right, so let's see. Don't worry about the bows. These are really easy to fluff back out. Okay, so see, here's the wire. I'm gonna twist it around. Let's get it in there. So remember, with the gauge of the wire. The lower the gauge, the thicker it is. So this is 20 gauge wire. And the sticks are what's going to help it have somewhere to hold. Now you could use styrofoam, but then you have to cover it, and really I'd rather not. I just want to use this. We have green sticks. They will just blend in as we go. Isn't he adorable? I think he's adorable too. Okay, so once I have it on there pretty good, I'll just refluff around those little sticks. Okay. Refluff my bows. Let's see this one. If it gets wobbly, you can do the sticks from the front and the back as well. I don't really think he will be, especially by the time we get everything in here. Okay. I wanted to get my guy and my ribbons set. Okay. There we go. What's gorgeous? Huh? Oh. She's out there making signs, y'all. All right. Now let's do the fun stuff. Okay. So when you're working with something like this, you want to stick to the elements that are going to make it all flow together. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull these apart. Whenever I get picks, I'm always going to try and stretch it as far as I can. So I'm going to pull it apart. And since this is evergreen, it doesn't have to have a stick. You're just going to glue it right in because it will hold it like nobody's business. So let's see how many we got out of this pick. Okay. One. We could probably get two. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We got 10 pieces just out of that one pick. What we're going to do is take it and we're going to start gluing it in. Now you want to make sure you're gluing it into the evergreen pieces, so make sure that you hit something as you're going in. I'll go around a first swipe to make sure I get it spread out. Okay. And then I'll come back and fill in with the second one. So we have 2 of this one. Okay. Is still one? Yeah. Okay. So I'm going over every couple inches. Alright. This one we're going to do right near the bow. Kind of right in here. There we go. It's a little bigger, so we're going to do it near the bow. There. These have little tiny pine cones. I love it. It's kind of a very similar theme to his little pieces here. Okay. So we don't want to detract from the flocked look. We want to add. We don't want to cover it. We want to enhance it, so to say. Okay. Sounded like an airplane. Did you hear that? I don't know what it was. Okay. Here we go. That. Always kind of push down and make sure it is holding in there. Put this one down here near the bow. Okay. We are going to put some things in the bow. including some of these flocked pieces. All right. You want some up near him, okay, and then some also out towards the bottom. As in nature, it's not going to be all stuck in the middle, right? It's going to be kind of spread out. All right. I tend to like to do one set of greenery at a time. This is the one that has the tag with no number on it. It's bizarre. I don't know what it is. It just has a tag. It's a plain old tag. It's very strange. Okay. Alright. So now we're going to take pieces and we're going to start going alternating. So alternating bottom, right? This is what's going to help make it look more natural. So in the front and in the back. So front, back, front, back. This has a lot. Let's kind of split this up a little. Okay. And you can really split these up to get a lot more out of them. Okay. Go. Whoops. That just fell right in the glue. There we go. I got it. Let's kind of put this in here. There we go. This one toward the back. And some more for the front. It is totally fine to go outside the bounds of the wreath. If you do, you just want to make sure that you keep it consistent all the way around. So draw a imaginary line. That's how I do it. I draw my imaginary line, and then I just make sure that I'm within it. Okay, there we go. These, I kind of break up a little bit more. Put them out in the front. Oh, that's so pretty. I love this little pick. This is really cute. Let's see if I can show you a little better. See how cute that is? Oh, I love this. I love this pick. Sometimes I'll go and get things and I'll think, why didn't I get more of that? Why didn't I get like every one they had? Probably because I don't need it, but I want it, especially after I start using it and I see how cute it is. All right. So you see how far you can go with just these two picks? Yeah, supplies are a problem. Okay, let's put a little bit in the bow. Oh, that's cute. Are you drooling over designs out there?
I'm just trying to figure out what in the world this thing is doing.
Oh.
Acting a little crazy.
Are you on sawgrass?
Yeah.
That's why. Okay. So we've got the first one in. You see how that just enhances? It doesn't detract. All right. Let's do this one. Okay. This one also we can cut into mini pieces. Have y'all been enjoying this so far? I hope you are enjoying it. All right. So we've got 3, 9, 12. Let's do it like up here. Okay. We're gonna have like 24 pieces. A little bit more than 24 pieces. So what we're doing right now is called greening the base or setting the base. Okay. Oh, good. All right. So I'm going to go kind of in between where I put the other ones, because I don't want them to be right on top. So I'm looking for spaces that are in between. Okay. And also, when I'm making pieces that are going to go on a table, one thing I'm looking at is kind of the height of it, because what you don't want is it for it to disrupt conversation. So keep that in mind when you're making these. I also want some near him and some on the bottom. Remember, we're still going kind of in between. So like right in here. Like that. This I know we have enough of, so I'm just going to put them kind of up and down as I go. If I have one that I'm not sure I'm going to have enough, I will go around once and then add the extra. Okay. But if I know I have enough, I'm going to start spreading it out. Like here. Right in there. My allergies have been awful. Y'all's allergies been at this crazy weather. It's hot, it's cold, it's hot, it's cold. It needs to make up its mind. It just needs to be cold. At least for a while. Let our allergies kind of simmer out a little bit. Okay, right in between. Okay. And in the back, there we go. It's raining again? That's okay. I have my hair up. I always get mad when I go through the whole process of straightening my hair and then it rains. Because it pretty much just ruins everything I just did. Oh well. That's how it goes. Isn't this pretty? Oh my gosh, I love this. See, we've had some cold, but it just hadn't stayed cold. Like it's cold one day, it's hot the next day. It's cold the next day, it's hot the next day. Makes it very hard to get used to it. And it makes your allergies go insane. Or sinuses, I guess it is. Oh, isn't that pretty? Can you see how pretty that is? It's really pretty. Okay. Put some down here. Yeah, with these times, with the supplies the way they are, cutting up your picks and really getting as much as you possibly can out of them is absolutely something that you want to do. Because it's hard. It's really hard to find stuff right now. Okay, just gonna get a couple pieces. Kind of put them around that. Oh, that's so cute. Then I have one that's not huge and I can put right there. Okay. If you ever get to the point where you put something together and you see where you have spots where it's missing something, come back to your ones that have quite a few. Like you see, this one has like 4, and you can trim them out and then move them to help you kind of fill up and fill your spots. All right, I'm gonna put, I don't think I want to put both of these in. I think I'm gonna put a little. Let's see, which one do we like better? The iced or the frosted? I think the iced. What do we think? Oh my gosh, you're just now dropping down to 70? Which one do we like, y'all? Iced. I think so too. Iced. Yep, see? We got it. We know. We got the mind thing going on. Let me put a little bit more glue in. Oh, and y'all see, I just take regular glue sticks and toss them in. Works great. All right. So we still have to put our gold in. Let's put a little bit more. Okay, we're going to put this iced in. One of the things when you're working with florals, oops, that was just a piece I missed, is you want to have different colors of what you're working with. So we have green here. We want different shades of green, and that's what helps make it look natural and how, you know, it would look in nature. It gives it more depth, and it really helps to make it look more natural if you have those varying shades. So see, we have kind of a lighter green, the darker green, and then this is kind of in the middle. So all of those shades together work to give you more depth and interest, because that's what you want. A little bit go a long way. And when you're looking at something and it looks really good and rich, it's mostly because they've put different shades in it, right? So they've put different shades of green or brown, or especially when you're working with florals or greenery. Okay. So you see how all of these colors kind of combine together? It just gives it a richer, more natural appearance. Not appearance, but appearance. That's funny. Okay. All right, oops, let's get that one up. Okay. I'm still kind of going in between, so I don't want to put it on top of what I already have. I want to put it kind of in between, so it'll enhance it. Okay. So we don't have a ton of this, so I'm going to go around, put it in, and then I'll come back and add kind of some up and down. But when you're adding a new floral, you want to make sure that you're kind of spreading it out so it's not all clumped up in one spot. Okay, now we can kind of add a little bit kind of around the perimeter here and there. Maybe right in here. Right in there. And the great thing about putting it kind of going in between where you already have things, and it fills it up and you don't have to use as much. It makes it look like you've used more than you have. And it's because you're kind of spacing it out and putting it in areas that you don't have something else. Alrighty. Let's see. Right in here. There we go. Let's put a little something right up near our guy here. Our little woodland snowman. So this is our fourth pick. Most of these picks were like $4 or $5. So not bad. Okay. Last one of the little glittery. Okay. All right. See how pretty it's looking so far? You see that? There's a little piece hanging. A little thing I missed, but I don't think I'm going to put that in. Alright. I don't really think we need this. I think that would be a little bit too much. That's my alarm to schedule the mail. So just ignore that. Alright, here we go. Let's get this off our table a little bit. There we go. All right. Now I want to put in some of this. Okay. All right. So when you're working with these, make sure you spread them out. I think we're only going to need one pick of this and this pick. So oh, you telling her about when I scared you to death when I said something to you on the ring? That was funny. I don't know if Mom thought it was so funny. But it was pretty funny. All right. So now this is going to pull some of his hat in. All right. I'm just going to go kind of add it here and there. Make sure you spread it out. That way you get way more coverage. Like this. Oh, that's so cute. She really jumped at me. She was like, what? But then she was mad because I didn't, the next time she went out to water, I didn't say anything because I was busy doing something that day. That's so funny. She's like, you didn't say anything. It's like, I'm sorry. I don't know what I was doing. Okay, so we've got some gold in there now. Would have scared you too, right? Yeah. Okay. So just one of those. This one, look how big this is. This one, we can really get a lot out of. Okay. This one, these will help tie in that ribbon. Okay. This one is in my shop and the other gold one is in there as well. I really like this shade because it is kind of a, almost like a coppery gold, bronzy gold. It's pretty. Very, very pretty. Okay.
Why is the hardest part of designing finding the right script?
You're right, it is definitely one of the hardest parts. Okay, so we're going to put some in the bow. Alright. Let's put some in our bow. Let's see, is it the only one I had? Oh, here we go. There's another one. Put 2 on it. Alright. Okay. Put it in this part of my bow. There we go. Alright. Oh, look, I forgot to dovetail that. It needs some red berries. That would be cute. Hold on. We have something we can throw in there, but let's get the gold in. I know, I thought about that earlier. That's funny because I looked over there and thought, I wonder if I can reach that with the red berries. Okay. So now we're going to spread out the little gold leaves. Okay. All right. The great thing is a little bit really kind of pulls it together. And you don't have to put a ton. You just want to spread it out and put a little. That's funny. Great minds think alike. I had thought the same thing. It was sitting right there. This one's really pretty too. This also comes from Carolina Pottery. It's one of my favorites. I tend to hoard it because sometimes it's hard to find. But if you didn't have something like that, just a little berries that you could cut up and add in would be awesome. There goes that airplane hangar sound again. I don't know what they're doing over there. All right. Can you hear it? Yeah, it's odd. adding both at the bottom and in the middle. And at the top. Okay. Anytime you add a new element in, it's going to look fine as long as you really kind of spread it out and incorporate it into the whole look. Okay. Let's add in some of those little berries. Okay. Here we go. All right, so this here is a holly spray. It's a frosted holly spray, and it's 270489. Came from Carolina Pottery. One of my favorites. Let's just pull some of these off. So it has that little red berry. It's hard to see the little bit of glittering, but it is there. But what's going to pop is that red. Okay. So that little bit of red right there is going to tie into that. It's going to tie into that. Okay. And it's another shade of green, which is even better. Perfect. All these different shades of green. Looks awesome. Okay. Glitter makes everything pretty, I agree. Okay, so you want to make sure you cover both sides. Or rather, when I say both sides, I mean front and back. Okay. There. You see how as long as you just kind of spread it around, incorporating something new, it looks totally normal because you spread it out. Okay. See, we're tying all these separate pieces in together, just with the little pops of color here and there. So the little pops of the gold, the little pops of the red. That. Look at that. You see the red? See it kind of here and there? Let's go ahead and put some more of this in. I like that red. So you see how now he's covered pretty well. He's not going to come out. Okay. Well, that's pretty. A little down here. Oh, I just love the way that leaf looks. Definitely need one back here. Kind of right here in this middle part. Like that. Maybe one right in here. So some of these don't have the berry on it. And they're still good because they'll tie in. But I definitely want to use the ones with the berry because that's what's going to stand out. Well, oh, that's so pretty. Okay. So there, right in here. And like right in here. There we go. Always make sure that you are gluing into the evergreen itself, because that's when it'll stick. Okay. So you can still see that we have a flocked wreath. And I don't really think we need to add anything else to the bow. I think it has a good amount. Alright, so the only thing else I want to do is put some of these little sticks in, and then that's it. This I would probably sell for in the 120s. For sure. Anything that is like a centerpiece, you can get a little bit more. Okay. There we go. If you can't find something like this, there are places around that have pieces like this. This would also work. So cute. So I don't want to go beyond how tall he is. What happened? Oh no! Listen, I have, when I was live, when was that? Like last week? And I was cutting something with my rotary cutter, and I, right here, and I just kind of hit the rotary cutter, kind of hit my hand. Yep. It was bleeding. It hurt. It's like, dang it. It happens. It happens. Oh, how pretty is that? It does. It hurts. Okay. Let's get a little bit more of this. I really like the sticks. Little woody sticks. Woodland sticks. I don't know if I like them just kind of random like that. Let's see. I might just put them behind him. Not sure I like it in the front. Okay. Let's put it behind him. Yeah, kind of like that better. I like that better. Okay. That looks a little bit more natural to me. I don't know why it's doing that. Okay. That's cute. Okay, I think that's enough of that. I think that's enough of that. Okay, so I only have the sticks in the back. See how cute that is? It kind of frames him. I know, it's so miserable. Ah. Yeah, behind looks much better. It looks like it belongs in the back. Doesn't look right in the front. Okay. All right. I think that's it, y'all. Okay, Share Bear, come look. Come tell me what you think. Let me get some of the Frosty up.
Oh my God, he's so cute.
Isn't he cute? I think he's so cute.
I love him.
I do too. I wasn't sure about the sticks, but I like them in the back.
I do like the sticks in the back.
I tried to put them in the front. They looked funny.
Yeah, no.
But they look so cute in the back. All right, y'all. He's in there.
Make your stick's not. He gotta run away.
That stick was like, I'm free. We don't really need that stick. We'll just take him out. He didn't need to be in there. All right, so let me.
So pretty. I love him.
I do too. There we go. All right. Whew, thank you. I'm glad you've learned a lot. Okay. Whew, let's see. Tomorrow night I think we're doing... Oh, tomorrow night we're doing a grapevine and we're taking it apart. Let's see what I do with... This is what our thing will be tomorrow. I'm going to put it in the grapevine. And we have some really cute little black and white stuff to go in it. Yes. Let me see if I can get him a little closer. How's that? Can you see him now? Oh, look at those little sticks in the back. They're so cute. Yes, I know. I can't help it, y'all. I get excited. I get excited when I do stuff. See, look, he lights up. The little lantern lights up. Yep. Thank you. All right. I am happy to do them. I love doing stuff like this. This is the kind of stuff we do in the group. we just do all kinds of stuff. Yep. As a matter of fact, we're going to be doing glittered ornaments on probably this coming weekend. So, oh, thank you. Awesome. Do it. You can do it. I know you can do it. See, and I always pick, so if y'all wonder how I do this, all right, I always pick like my main focal point. So this is my focal point. And I wanted to do these gold pieces because they kind of match this darker woodsy look. And so that's how I ended up with this ribbon. And then I wanted to do the flocked around him because he is a snowman and he needs a wintry snow place to live in. The snowman came from Sim's Pottery. enjoy the groups. I'm so glad. All right, y'all. Well, I hope y'all have a wonderful night. We will be doing this again tomorrow night. Tomorrow night we're going to be doing... Oh, wait. Tomorrow we doing bows and then the grapevine. All right? Yes, feel better. I'm sorry that happened. All right, y'all have a great night, and I will see y'all tomorrow night as soon as Susan is done.